So you talk about you having a lot of stress at school. Are there other areas in your life you're having a lot of stress?
Just making ends meet,
Okay.
living up to others' expectations, which,
Whose expectations?
oh my gosh, my parents, my professors, mostly.
Okay. What about your expectations?
A bit of a perfectionist. Sometimes I can take failing my own expectations.
Mhm.
Just depends on what it is. Like my status in the radiography program, that's important to me.
Okay. Well, there's a difference between trying to do something really well and trying to be perfect at it, because you can't be perfect.
Oh yeah, and I've a good while back, I've acknowledged that.
Mm-hmm. Do you feel stress in other areas of your life?
Yeah, stress and anxiety with like health, personal health.
Okay. Okay, when you say personal health, what's going on?
Like I'll get chest pains and I don't know if that's from stress or not.
Okay.
I have a lot of other issues. I have sciatic back pain and plantar fasciitis.
Okay. If you had to think about it, if you found that you've struggled with stress and anxiety a good part of your life,
Oh yeah.
okay, and you probably realize that a lot of the physical issues you have probably come from that stress and anxiety.
Yeah, I acknowledge that.
Okay, good. All right. So if I had to ask you, when you think about your stress and anxiety and it starts to affect you, like you mentioned, sometimes you feel tightness in your chest. Do you feel it anywhere else?
Yeah, it kind of mimics a heart attack, which is pretty awful.
Okay.
And sometimes if it's bad enough, I will feel numbness and tingling in my arms.
Okay.
But I'm pretty certain that, given that I'm still standing, it's not a heart attack.
Probably not. Although at some point when you get to be my age, it could be.
Yeah, and that's something that worries me.
So-
because then I won't be able to.
And then you start to stress out about worrying about that. Okay, so it's a perpetual cycle. We're going to try and break that cycle today. We're going to do some different things. And so let's talk about what's really going on inside your head. Although you probably might understand the anatomy of this better than I would because of what you're studying. So the part of your brain that is the alarm system is the amygdala.
Mhm.
Okay, the amygdala tells it's a great alarm system. It was designed perfectly, except now we live in a world that
It goes
is
up all the
constantly
time.
activating it all the time. And it's not so much activating it that creates a problem, it's deactivating it, and it's not being deactivated.
Yeah.
And so when someone either has a traumatic situation or they have stress and anxiety, but it doesn't affect them in a negative way, when they think about those memories, they see them out here and they're in the past. You're living with it in the present. So something can happen, something's bothering you, and you're not processing it and moving it forward, it's staying here. So what happens is now your amygdala, it's been activated and you're letting go of lots of cortisol and adrenaline in your system, and your amygdala is never coming back down to here. It's always staying here. There's a constant level, which explains back pain, and a lot of some of the other physical things that you're experiencing.
And sleep loss too, most
Well,
recently.
of course, you're overly stimulated. There's an interesting study done. I don't know if you like to read. There's a book called The Body Keeps Score. Okay, and in the book there was a chapter done on people that have been traumatized as kids. They tracked them for a long time, of 17,000 people. A little upset was an odd number. And what they found is, after tracking them for years, people that are highly traumatized, something happens to them as children, or they live with huge amounts of stress and anxiety, all their health issues are worse than the national averages. Heart disease, or heart attacks twice as much, cancer twice as much. So what happens is the constant flow of adrenaline and cortisol in your system takes a toll on your organs over time. So the goal is to reprocess that, move your mind forward, and then once you process it, that becomes in the past, and your ability to deal with stress gets better, and what happens is the results are residual. They keep building and building. And how we process things that are less than positive in our lives is really in our sleep, during our REM sleep, which is rapid eye movement. So what's happening now? You're not sleeping well. Have you always been like that? You don't sleep well?
No, I feel like recently that's become more of an issue. Maybe 8 weeks ago, about.
Okay. All right. So what we're gonna do is we work things out in our REM sleep. So if you're not getting good REM sleep, you may be getting sleep, you may not be getting sleep, but if you're not getting good REM sleep, you're not working out those difficult situations, those things that are causing you stress and anxiety, and so they're still staying in the present, and you're not moving them forward. Even sad things, people are dying, go through the process of grief, essentially you're working out in your mind, and then you move forward, and then it moves forward and forward and forward, and then it puts it in the past. Still something that was less than positive, but something that's in the past we've processed and we've moved on. So our goal today is we're going to use some really cool techniques that are different. They're going to help you replicate REM sleep while you're processing what you have to process and help you move forward. So if I had to ask you right now, you think about what your major stressor is in your life right now. And by the way, as we go through this process, I'm going to ask you to keep bringing up this memory. You may find that other memories and other things pop into your head. Let them come. It's okay, okay? It's probably your subconscious mind telling you, hey, we need to deal with this also. Okay, so just let it happen. I'm not going to need you to ask me or to go over with me in great detail the things maybe things that have happened. You don't need to. And you don't have to feel uncomfortable doing it. So if I had to ask you right now, when you think about the stress you're feeling right now, like you mentioned in school and what's going on in your X-ray tech program.
Yeah.
When I have you think about that and what's going on right now, on a scale of 1 to 10, 0 being nothing, or 1 being almost nothing, and 10 being, okay, it really bothers me horribly, where would you put it on a scale of 1 to 10 right now?
The potential for failing the program is definitely...
No, the stress and anxiety you're feeling.
The stress and anxiety attached to that?
Yes.
8 or 9.
Okay, so it's at 8 or 9. Okay, so right now I ask you it's about 8 or 9 you're thinking about it. Okay, good.
Yeah.
All right, so I want to do some simple things here. I want to show you to use some pressure points, and then we're going to do some really cool things with a light. Some of these things I go over with you now, I'm going to email you charts on how to do them, so you don't have to
You're
remember.
doing the fingers.
Oh, your mom with the fingers?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I'll show you the fingers. I'll send you a chart, but there's some other things we'll do too. Okay, so one of the things I want to start with you is there are a couple pressure points in your body that are really powerful, relieving fear, anxiety, and helping you relax. First one is right under here. So what I want you to do right now is, that we would use for a karate chop, is what I say, okay, under here. So take 3 fingers, I'm going to have you do this now, and I want you to start tapping it. Okay, and as you're tapping it, I want you to repeat after me. I want to get better.
I want to get better.
I can get better.
I can get better.
I will get better.
I will get better.
I am better.
I am better.
I'm okay.
I'm okay.
Now 3 fingers right here above your lip. And this is a great pressure point for relieving fear, anxiety. So I want you in your mind to count to 20 and tell me when you're done. Just tapping. Good.
Done.
Okay, other hand, karate chop. Same thing, start tapping. I want to get better.
I want to get better.
I can get better.
I can get better.
I will get better.
I will get better.
I am better.
I am better.
I'm okay.
I'm okay.
I'm better than okay.
I'm better than okay.
Okay, good. Take a deep breath. Relax. Okay. So let's talk about the 5 fingers. I'm sure your mom went over this with you, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've already got the...
You got the chart? I'll send it to you anyway. So again, pulling down on your pinky.
Anger,
Um,
right?
yes, anger. Very good. Next finger up.
Worry.
No, next finger up is sadness.
Sadness.
And they work well. Actually, usually these two people that usually are enraged are usually very sad. So actually, it's funny. So this is the only one you pull down. The rest of them you squeeze and cradle.
Yes.
Okay. So ring finger is sadness. Middle finger is panic. Fear. Worry. Okay. Use them. Did she show you this?
No.
Okay. Good. One of the things you know is you're in a constant state of stress. Agree with that?
Yes.
Okay. Well, the only way to counteract the cortisol and the adrenaline in your system is with oxytocin, which is relaxation, the feel-good hormone. Mm-hmm. Well, there's a pressure point across this bandwidth in your forehead that activates your pineal gland and your pancreas, and creates a huge oxytocin dump. I'll use what I'm going to show you right now, sometimes even to help somebody self-induce themselves into a state of hypnosis. It will help you relax that greatly. So here's what I want you to do is a couple fingers. And the band goes from here to here, so it's over the width of your eyes, right above your forehead, right above your eyebrows on your forehead. And I want you to trace a sideways figure 8, you know, the infinity sign?
Yeah.
Okay, or it's also known as a Lammenskate. Close your eyes, and I want you to do it 30 times. And when you hit 30, let me know. Okay? And you're creating a huge oxytocin dump that'll allow you to relax. It'll counteract the cortisol and the adrenaline in your system. And it's really kind of a cool process. And you can do this anytime. I'm going to send you the instructions on this. I'm probably going to have you do this at least 3 times a day, and then do this anytime you start to feel stressed out. I find when after I get done doing this, it's like you just take a deep breath and it's like everything just drops.
Done.
All right, take a deep breath. How do you feel?
Tired all of a sudden?
Okay, good. So if I had you now to think about the stress and anxiety of your tech program, where it would be on a scale now of 1 to 10.
I feel like 5 now. I don't
Okay.
know why, but
Okay, good. So it feels better.
yes.
Okay, so if we could move it down a little bit farther, that would be even better.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So here's what I want to do. Let's do this first. Okay. So what I'm going to have you do is I'm going to hold this light up, and I want you to focus your attention on it. I'm going to have you move your eyes to the light, but not your head. Okay? So I want you to look at the light. And as you're looking at the light, I'm going to begin to move the light. I want you to track the light with your eyes, and I want you to think about the stress and anxiety about what you're experiencing at school, and maybe even some of the other areas of your life. Like I mentioned, if some of those things come up, they just pop into your head, let them come up. And as you think about that stress and anxiety, how it affects you, how you feel the tightness in your chest, the tingling in your arms, that's right. Okay, now I just want you to start blinking your eyes. Just keep blinking, blinking, tracking the light, just blink your eyes, blink, 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 blink. Just keep blinking, tracking the light, blink, blink. Just keep blinking. I know it's odd and unusual. Just keep blinking. Blink, blink, blink. Take a deep breath, relax. Just track the light. Good. All right. Take a deep breath. Relax. And now when you think about your stress and your anxiety, in regards to the program or anything else you're doing, on a scale of 1 to 10, where is it right now?
4.
Okay, good. We're moving in the right direction. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have you close your eyes, and you're going to see a light. You do not have epilepsy, correct?
No.
Okay,
At least
because
I don't know of it.
well, I don't want to induce an epileptic seizure. So, all right. So you're going to see a blinking light. It's a strobe light.
Yeah.
I'm going to have you do it with your eyes closed.
Okay.
Because it's bright. Okay. And as you begin to notice the light,
Mm-hmm.
I want you to think about the stress and the anxiety. And I really want you to bring it up. I really want you to get into the feeling, maybe even feeling the tightness in your chest. Maybe the tingling in your arms. And maybe it's not just from the tech program. Maybe there's other things, like you're being a perfectionist. And these other things in your life that cause you stress and anxiety, and feeling the pain or the aching in your back, and maybe some other parts of your body. Really bring it up and then amplify it. Make it bad. I really want you to experience it again. And as you bring it up and you make it bad, now I just want you to let it go. Almost like you're taking a breath and you're exhaling out and it just goes away. That's right, just let it go. It leaves your body and you begin to feel relaxed, good, wonderful feeling. That's right, you're doing great. Now, as you notice the light, I want you to think about what your life would be without having all the stress and anxiety. How would you think? How would you see? How would you hear? How would you experience life? What would you do? Imagine what your life would be not doing these things. Having been free of stress and anxiety, obstacles and challenges come up, you just handle them easily and effectively. You feel good about yourself. You're smart, you're intelligent, you're good at what you do. You love yourself. You like yourself. Good. Good. And then you just start to feel good feelings. Relaxed, comfortable, safe, secure. Feeling confident and comfortable with yourself. Relaxed, powerful, at peace. Knowing you're smart, intelligent, good looking, you're healthy and strong, you're vibrant and young. Good. You're doing great. Now take a deep breath in, relax, let it out. Good, now open your eyes. How do you feel?
Pretty good.
Good, okay. So on a scale of 1 to 10, where's your stress and anxiety level now?
Kind of a 3 at 4-ish.
Okay, so about the same, maybe a hair less. Okay. And you'll start seeing a residual effect of this. It should start to build as you start to move it forward in your memory, and it goes back, and so it goes into the past, it's not present, okay? So if I ask you if you could imagine how you would be without this, how you want your life to really be, could you do that? If I asked you to pull up and say, okay, this is how I would live my life, this is how I would be. If I could ask you, you don't have to tell me, but if I asked you to think about that, you can do that.
Kind of.
And if you can use your imagination and create something, nothing wrong with that, okay? So why don't you close your eyes again, okay? And I want you to think about this. Think about how you want your life to be, as if it's already happening right now. How you are physically, mentally, spiritually. That's right. How you see things, how you hear things, how you think, even smell and taste. What would you look like physically? And then begin to move that feeling deep into your body. Begin to feel what it would like to be successful, having the career you want, the relationships you want, family, friends, significant others, perhaps new relationships, your career, your financial security, all these things. And as you move it deeper and deeper into your body, allowing it to permeate every cell, every fiber of your being, of your mind, your body, and your spirit. That's right, it feels so good. As it moves through your body, feeling good and feeling great, begin to feel a tingling sensation. This is a positive, good tingling sensation, perhaps through your fingers and your toes. Feeling your strength, your courage, your confidence, your ability, you're smart. That's right. And just feeling good, feeling great, feeling the joy and the happiness. That's right. Just good feelings. Back and forth. Left and to the right. Knowing that you are good. You are worthy. And great and amazing things are flowing easily and effortlessly into your life. Good. Great. You're doing awesome. Good, now take a deep breath in. Open your eyes, relax. How do you feel?
Pretty good. Like a 2.
A 2,
2
okay.
with stress.
So if we get it down even farther, that would be okay?
Yeah.
Okay. So what I want to do with you now is I want to use a really, really cool, powerful technique. And it's going to create a positive resource for you that you can access anytime you want it.
Okay.
Okay, so feet flat on the floor, hands on top of your thighs, okay? And I want you to make a fist with your right hand. Put it on top of your lap, okay? And I want you to take a deep breath in, and I want you to think about the things that cause you stress and anxiety and all the things, the physical feelings, like your back, and your chest being tight, and I want you as you're squeezing to squeeze really hard and put all of that into that hand. Put all of that negative feeling, the negative emotion, the negative energy, just put it into that right hand and just squeeze, 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 squeeze. Now open your hand, take a deep breath and relax. Now open your eyes, close your eyes. Open your eyes, close your eyes. Open your eyes, close your eyes. Open your eyes. Good. Now, I want you to make a fist in your left hand. And close your eyes. And now, as you squeeze that left hand, I want you to think about all the things in your life that make you happy, the things that make you feel good, the things you like, that give you a good feeling, things that make you happy and you feel great and they make you laugh and they give you great pleasure. All those things, just squeeze that hand and put them in there. And then as you think about all those things that make you happy and make you feel good, think of a color that represents all those things. And then use that color and paint it with that color. All those great things in your hand, those things that feel good, that make you feel good, the things you like, the things that just give you great pleasure. And then also I want you to associate a word to all those things. A great word to all those things in a color, and squeeze, 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 squeeze. Now open your hand, take a deep breath in, relax. Open your eyes. Close your eyes. Open your eyes. Close your eyes. Open your eyes. Close your eyes. And now I want you to squeeze both hands. Make a fist out of both hands. In the right hand, you're putting all the negative feelings and emotions of stress and anxiety, whatever is causing it, whatever it is. It can be multiple things, the feelings, the tightness in your chest, all those negative things. But then in the left hand, you're squeezing, you're putting all the things that make you feel good, the things you like, the things that give you great pleasure in your life. And you notice the left hand, that pleasure begins to get better and better. And you remember that color you have that you associate to all those positive feelings, and that word you associate, and it gets bigger and bigger. And you begin to feel the good feelings moving over into the right hand. Begin to feel it overtaking the right hand. You begin to feel a shift and a change. Begin to feel even better and better as the good feelings now become part of the right hand. And you squeeze, squeeze, squeeze both hands, and then take a deep breath in, relax. Now open your eyes. Close your eyes. Open your eyes. Close your eyes. Open your eyes. Leave them open. Now I want you to hum Happy Birthday. Happy. Just say hum it. All right, now take a deep breath in. Exhale out, relax, let your hands go. How do you feel?
Pretty good.
Good. Where are you now on that scale?
Kind of like 1.5.
Good, excellent. All right, big improvement. Okay, so anytime you want to feel really good, squeeze your left hand. Forget about the right hand. This is powerful. Okay, and what we did, we anchor things to things, physical feelings, emotions. Like maybe you're in the car one time and you hear a song from when you were in high school, and instantly go back to a memory in a moment. Maybe you went on a date or something where 5 seconds earlier you weren't thinking about it. And those are anchors. So they're physical things that trigger emotions, feelings, and sensations inside of us. So we're using this as a very powerful, positive anchor for good feelings. So when you want to feel good, like I have a lot of my clients that are terrified of flying or elevators. So we create this powerful resource, and so now when they get on an airplane, you fire that off, they feel really good, and they're okay. Make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to email you the 2 charts, even though you have, well, the I one, and I'm going to lay out a program for you. Mm-hmm. Okay? So with the tapping, do it 3 times a day. This you should do 3 times a day. And then if you're really feeling stressed out, do it again and fire off your anchor. Okay?
Yeah.
Questions?
So do this 3 times a day, the band and...
Yes. And the tapping.
Tapping. Both hands or one? Or?
No, it's a triangle. So it's this, this, this. So it's one left hand. It could be, you can start with your hand, doesn't matter. Let's say left hand, lip, above the lip, right hand. Or the other way around. It's a triangle, called the triangle.
So you do the triangle first, followed by the band?
Or you could do it the other way. There's no right or wrong way to do it.
Okay.
Or you could do them at separate times. It'd probably be easier to do them at the same time. And then use it as a tool, like you're taking a tranquilizer. That's how I look at these things. Is they're natural tranquilizers to use when you need them.
Yeah, the band was really effective.
Yes, it's a really powerful tool. If I have a hard time going to sleep at night, I'll lay in bed. Done. So.
I probably would have fallen asleep if I just closed my eyes and tried to after that.
So good. Questions?
So start with these and then potentially move on to other ones later?
No, I don't think you need to. What you'll find is there's going to be a residual effect. So as your mind begins to process now moving your stress and anxiety as a past memory and not living in the present moment, you'll begin to relax. Your amygdala will begin to get down into more of a normal, relaxed range. You'll probably see your physical health improve. And so what I want you to do is keep me posted of what's happening. So if you know some changes in a day or two, let me know. A week from now, let me know. We should see it continue to grow. And notice how other people notice that you're different. Okay?
Yeah.
All right. All right, let me turn this off.